is Seraph. Welcome back to our Eat, Play, Pulse. We are right now at the Muslim quarter of Singapore and its most recognizable landmark, the Masjid Sultan Mosque, is right behind me. This is where you can find not just history and culture, but also the trendiest cafes and boutiques in Singapore. And whilst I would really love to visit the mosque, it's unfortunately not open at the moment, so I guess I just have to have breakfast first. While this restaurant may look unassuming, it actually has over 100 years of history and is known to serve the best murtabak in Singapore. I can't wait to try it because I super love murtabak. And whilst they actually do have other Indian cuisines, it's most well known for its murtabak. And what's really cool about this is that they have deer murtabak. I have never heard of deer murtabak before. This is the deer murtabak. Usually the types of murtabak that is served is mutton or chicken or sometimes sardine. Yeah, but it's the first time I've seen deer murtabak. And what exactly is a murtabak? Well, murtabak is pan-fried giant thin sheets of dough, kind of like plain roti prata, but it is generously stuffed with tons of onions and meat and also egg. This murtabak here is kind of different from the usual murtabak that I've seen in other places. This mutton murtabak has this fried mutton on top of it. Yeah, I can't wait to try. Let me try the deer one first. Oh gosh. Yay. It's very fragrant and the curry is really spicy. I think deer meat actually goes really well with murtabak. So I've never thought about it before, but it's really good. It's kind of like perhaps like mutton, but less the smell. So if you can't take mutton because you find it a little, stinky, the meat is kind of gamey, you could actually go for deer. Okay, let me try the mutton murtabak now. I personally really love mutton murtabak. Oh wow, look at it, it's super crispy. Whoa. I guess that's why it's so fragrant as compared to the usual murtabak that I have had. Usually I find, even though I really do like murtabak a lot, it can be quite soggy. And I like this because they added the crispy mutton on top, so it actually adds a bit of texture to it and makes it even crispier. I cannot decide between deer and mutton. They are both so good. Actually, come to think of it, I might go for the mutton again, just because of this crispy mutton flakes on top. We are now right across the original hipster lane of Singapore, Haji Lane. This is where you can shop for hip and vintage souvenirs, and it's also a heaven for cafe hoppers too. You will find this very conspicuous I am sign here right before the entrance of Haji Lane, and it actually belongs to one of the most famous cafes in Haji Lane. And this cafe serves Dutch-inspired cafe food. Peekaboo! Peekaboo! Look at this! You can play peekaboo with you. Peekaboo! Peekaboo! And I show you one eye. Oh, look at this. Would you want a potato chip pouch? The name of this place is exactly what it means. What you do inside. Take a selfie and have a coffee. And your coffee will have your selfie on it like this. I can smell the coffee, it's very fragrant. Now this shop here is actually a branch of the world-renowned coffee shop in Kyoto, which has over 50 branches all over the world. And their coffee is freshly made on site. So I ordered a Spanish latte and a matcha latte. Well, this one, Spanish latte, is the first time I'm trying it. It's very interesting. It's made with condensed milk. And matcha latte, well, it's from Kyoto, so obviously you should try something that's, you know, made with Japanese green tea, right? Let me try the coffee first. I'm not a big fan of coffee, so I can really taste the bitterness of the coffee. So if you like bitter coffee, this is perfect for you. It's not sweet at all. Yeah, I'm gonna move on to my matcha. Yep, this is it. This is the matcha latte from Japan. It's very, very thick. You can really taste the true matcha powder inside it. So this stretch here is the Jalan Gallery, and this is Singapore's first outdoor gallery. There are about 30 artworks here by local and international artists, and all the styles is a mix of traditional and contemporary. You can actually see this site, well, I wouldn't say very often, sometimes in Singapore. So this is a picture of a cardboard collector. That sometimes you'll see this old man collecting cardboards, and these items are seen as rubbish by most of us, but well, it's a source of livelihood for the elderly in Singapore, sadly. Again, back at the Masjid Sultan Mosque. And while the golden dome might be the most eye-catching feature here, what you might not notice are the glass bottle ends, which were donated by the poor Muslims to ensure that all Muslims, regardless of their wealth, could contribute to the construction of the mosque. This magnificent mosque is the biggest in Singapore, and it was built in 1824 by the first Sultan of Singapore, Sultan Hussein Shah. Behind me is the former palace of Sultan Hussein Shah, which has been transformed into the Malay Heritage Center. So inside, you can find a rich showcase of our local Malay heritage and culture. This art piece is called Batik. While there are several newer versions around Kampong Glam area, this is the original piece. This is not your typical kind of theme restaurant whereby the interior is really cute and Insta-worthy, and the food also looks really Insta-worthy but tastes kind of blah. The food here is really, really high quality Japanese food, and they actually serve fresh seafood that is flown in from Japan 4 times a week. So I ordered an executive set lunch, which consists of the chirashi don and this soft shell crab salad, and coming up later is the dessert of the day, which is vanilla ice cream. Oh, and it's not enough for me. So I ordered another side of the double shake roll, which is actually aburi salmon, kind of like half grilled salmon, so it's kind of semi-raw, and with fried salmon skin on top. And this chirashi don is, well, you can see there's an assortment of the seasonal seafood from Japan. Soft shell crab salad, it is, well, obviously full of soft shell crab, and then you can see some lettuce and seasonal fruits. Itadakimasu! Alright. Ooh, I love soft shell crab. By the way, it is drizzled with sesame sauce. You can see it here, sesame sauce. The soft shell crab really goes very well with the sesame sauce. Let me try it with the fruits. All of the fruits have their own distinct taste, so altogether they add to make a very interesting combination of flavors. Chirashi don! It's really, really fresh. And I can feel the burst of the fish roll exploding in my mouth. So I think the addition of the cucumber and the radish definitely adds a mouthfeel to it. So it's a very, very great contrast of textures with the soft sashimi. Ooh la! This double shake roll. This crispy fish skin definitely makes it, I keep talking about texture, but everything here is about the texture. Definitely adds a very great contrast in texture to this. A little too salty for my taste. Chirashi don definitely tops the list for me. There are many halal cafes and restaurants in this vicinity, and this halal dessert shop here sells delicious soft serve perfect for hot and sunny Singapore weather. And this is their best-selling soft serve, Onde Onde Soft Serve. So what is Onde Onde? Onde Onde is a Peranakan glutinous rice soft serve, which is made of pandan and coconut flakes and plenty of palm sugar, which we call gula melaka. And this one, this Onde Onde soft serve, is actually made of gula melaka flavor and topped with pandan sauce and coconut flakes. Okay, let's give it a try here. Ooh. Wow, it's frozen onde onde. So good. When you come to Haji Lane, you definitely have to try this dessert. This gives a modern twist to our local dessert, onde onde. To be honest, whenever I come to Kampong Glam, I never venture out of Haji Lane. So coming here now, I have learned so much more about our local Malay heritage, and if you enjoyed our learning journey as much as I did, please give us a like, subscribe to us, and click here for more videos. Bye!